Hello, my name is Matthias Vogt. I am the managing director at Clinton. Today is the big day when I start my annual vacation and hand over to Aaron. Hello.
My dear? Oh, he still has an annual vacation one day. That's already good. From now on, I am the Chief Executive Officer of Camp David.
You can now take charge, make decisions, and hopefully move the company forward in just one day.
Yes. So first we're going to do Hertha sponsorship. I have to talk to Dieter once, and I have to run a marathon with Joe Kelly today.
We'll manage all of that.
Very good.
Today, Aaron is stepping into the boss role at Camp David for a day. Camp David is part of the Clinton Group, a family-run fashion company from Hoppegarten with over 1,500 employees. Clinton Group unites several well-known brands under one roof. Camp David for casual men's fashion, Socks for feminine women's fashion, Harlem Soul for streetwear, Sensors, The Label, and soon Gastra with Mariotima sportswear. Hoppegarten is where the group's heart beats. Over 350 employees work in a wide variety of departments, from information technology and accounting to sales. And everyone pulls together.
Who is the best intern? Hey, Aaron.
So Matze, before you can leave for today and I take over everything, what am I even doing? Ha ha ha.
Well, today you're just taking care of that part. Luckily for you, right?
You're taking care of Camp David and Socks. I thought I was the boss.
No, we said what suits you best, yeah? And we thought something a bit expressive with color, loud.
But that, I think, that's not Camp David either. Loud. Loud is everything. What the nice man from Deutschland sucked in Superstar wears, I think that's loud. That's what I think. Wait.
You haven't watched Deutschland sucht den Superstar in a while? Dieter loves and sometimes wears the sports collection.
Okay.
Yeah, come on.
Let's give him a call. I'll check what he's wearing. Go ahead and give me your phone. Ha 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 ha. Okay.
Then I can't get to it right now. Yeah.
Of course. Okay. My first official act is that with the voucher code SCHNAPPER, you still get a 5% discount.
But revenue isn't everything. Unlike at the kiosk, we also need to make a profit.
With the voucher code SCHNAPPER, always 5% on top. We'll do that once. And then, as a good chief executive officer, I'd like an influencer contract for myself that starts tomorrow.
We can do that. Yes.
I just need a blank one. Tribig will pay and I'll complete it.
Yes, it's not about money. You do it because you enjoy it.
I have a lot of fun. I always have a lot of fun.
So, I have free time now. Yes, very good. I'll hand you over to Annika, the most competent employee. Hello.
Yes, Annika, I need to see everything here. What you can do here. Yes, please show me around. Storage. Very important. Get to know the employees, the important ones.
Yes.
A pen, so I can write terminations immediately.
Of course, but there's little to terminate.
Okay.
This is our beautiful cinema.
What else is a cinema for besides watching Lord of the Rings?
We do presentations in here.
Trainings.
Yeah, Schulungen, presentations, marketing campaigns.
Fédération Internationale de Football Association.
Also, yes, at IEM, we organized a stream for the employees here.
Yes. Oh, you mean Fédération Internationale de Football Association. I mean playing Fédération Internationale de Football Association. Ah, okay. Hey, as soon as it's light for you. Animal Crossing.
Ah, yes, exactly.
Okay, what do we have here?
These are all the collections that will be delivered soon.
Oh, now we're already giving spoilers.
That's why you're not allowed to look too closely. And then he was gone.
So it's, next winter jackets.
Yeah, and we have to move on now. We have appointments, we have to go to the warehouse.
And what's that over there?
Here's our inventory management and the collections currently out.
Okay.
Exactly, you are allowed to film here.
Yes, we filmed over there as well. I'm CO, this could be Camp David. Very relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
And then I see over here. And this is Dieter. Yeah.
Dieter, as I mentioned, prefers simpler clothes.
More sporty clothes.
But there's something for everyone. That and oh, quietly.
And here's the reason why I'm here.
Oh, yes.
Jeans Camp David. Really great jeans, I can tell you, yeah, super quality. Especially, order a pair of jeans, I only wear them now. For a while, I really didn't have a jeans brand that I liked. Camp David fits and it's stretchy.
Exactly.
If I could do the splits, I could in these pants.
But now we're in our core area, in our warehouse.
Yes!
We have the wonderful Sasha.
Sasha is Sasha, the boss of the camp.
A wonderful one is the best employee of the camp.
Oh, how many employees do you have in the camp? One? I think
80, around 80, yes.
Exactly 80 people.
Yes, we are here in the goods receiving area. We have a total of 7 gates here.
5 exclusively for bulk goods.
And what is bulk goods?
Bulk goods are everything that is delivered in containers. Our clothes are in our boxes, like sweaters, shoes for example, and they are delivered in overseas containers.
So, the truck just comes, and there are shoes on it. For example, are the shoes in individual boxes or are they in really big ones?
Those are individual boxes and they always contain sorted goods.
Yes.
So for example, a shoe in pink, size 41, so exactly for Dieter.
Okay.
Alright, and on our containers we have stored Avis barcodes, and the system reads this barcode and immediately knows which item is being purchased in what quantity, automatically. So,
The shoe arrives, the system scans it, and reports there are now 12 pairs inside.
exactly.
Lila by Dieter Bolin, for example. What's happening over there?
That's our web shop returns department.
So those are the returns, like when someone orders M and L and then sends L back. Well,
Or even better, when a customer orders 7 items because they can't decide which one they like best. And of course in several sizes too. Then they pick out what they need and send the rest back.
remember, every return harms nature. Only order what you truly want.
What's in here? Hangers? These are hangers from our flagship store?
Do just the flagship store or all stores have hangers?
All stores have hangers.
Wow, you really have to think about that. 250 stores each store easily has. 100 hangers, that's 25,000. You easily have around 100,000 hangers.
Sometimes that's enough, yeah.
You have to count them during inventory.
No thank God, no thank God.
Here it comes from the delivery thing.
Exactly, when the system says everything is okay, the container goes up and is stored. But as soon as any tolerances are not met, this container is sorted out. We work here with dimensions, so every single part has a weight assigned. And based on the weights and the mass in the container, the system automatically calculates how much weight should be in this container. And as soon as there are deviations, it is sorted out.
What is that?
Each individual pouch is its own loading unit, and in each loading unit there is an item.
But is this again for shops, for customers?
For all orders of any kind?
But there's a part in here, there's a part in here, so exactly, is this an order now?
I don't see that, the system decides that. In a bag like this, there's a radio frequency identification chip that stores all the information.
I think that's crazy, but my attention deficit hyperactivity disorder brain is really wondering what's inside and what did the person order?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Imagine sitting with Beat Hughes. The answer would always be dildo.
Nine!
No. But you can't tell me that there are products all the way up there.
Exactly.
Here, for example, are the shoes inside.
No, that's no.
As an example.
For example, there would be shoes in there now. Yeah.
What happens when someone is ordered?
Then, so the order comes into our inventory management, and the inventory management then sends it to the country.
For someone with basic education, can't you just say the robot arm removes it?
Okay. The robot or shuttle moves the container, automatically guides it onto the conveyor line, and transports it to the next step in the processing station. Awesome, the robot arm does everything, wow, like this. The containers are now coming out of the warehouse where we are right now, automatically, and then they are distributed to 16 such places.
Yes.
And the computer basically just tells us what to do now.
What would he say now?
It now says to scan the item and displays the time per piece for taking this container.
One exactly, a t-shirt.
Yes.
And I'll scan it now, exactly.
Now we have to put it through the table scanner. Now it gets a green light, which means it's the expected one. Ian lets it slide in using a light barrier, registers the bag. Okay, the item is in now. And that's it.
Now the bag starts moving.
Exactly. It's now automatically fed into the system and sorted.
We could do a giveaway, like putting an iPhone in every 10th bag.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, and now what happens now with it?
It will now be stored automatically again. I'm just going to seal it up now. Sorry. Tell the system I have completed the job and now it's running away.
Now comes the next one, and
Now,
he says another one again.
based on the assembly, I could imagine that this is definitely a web shop order.
This is it.
Look,
I don't need to be trained anymore. That's why I'm the chief executive officer, because I can do things like this right away. Yeah, it's that simple. Even Timo could do this under the camera. Sorry, it's just really relaxed. Oh, and then here it's only extra, extra large. Exactly.
They are always more inward, these containers. So more inward means
Man, Timo.
always the same item, color, and size in the container.
Oh, now I would have to do 20 pieces. Yeah, okay, let's move on. And here is where the final packaging happens. Right, come on, let's go to a station as well.
I'll take an empty container now. There's a routing label on it, and I'll link it to the order. And it already tells me Zox, Camp David branch, Albeck, 20 items ordered.
Okay, and I'll throw them in there exactly. I would just throw that in.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Well, at our branch, it's just so wild. But when our wholesale customer orders from us, they specify exactly which goods need to be packed first. And those are then sent out.
Do I have the 5 in now?
Exactly. Now you just slide the stack over here nice and easy, and the next stack with 5 items comes up. Exactly. Here it gets read one last time, based on the routing sticker data. Does the system now know which reason?
I couldn't read it. It's backwards again. Moritz, enjoy your package. How long has it been here?
Has this building been here since 2015?
How long have you been with the company?
Since 2012?
Severance pay is also costly. You're doing well otherwise.
Now we're in our creative department.
Our beautiful office spaces, everything is so big. Hey, you could put up walls everywhere here and make Airbnbs or create living space.
Yeah, but it's about work quality. We have a creative job. We need all of this.
You don't need to smoke weed for that.
No.
Okay. I saw something back there where you sent me ahead and said we're not allowed to film there yet.
Yes, that's our new licensing business, Gastra. Something great is coming our way.
I know it from before.
Yes, people know it.
Exactly. It's now part of my company too, yes.
It's now also part of your company.
Okay. And there are thousands of clothes everywhere here. What's this place?
This is my office.
You sit here, I sit here. And social media.
And social media.
Right, where are you sitting? Oh, Dieter, me, is that life size?
Is that life size?
You already have it, so the standee has been here for 10 years.
It's been around a little longer.
I'd like to have a life-size one, a picture of myself like that too, yeah. 30 pieces. What is that?
That's like the closet of forgetting.
Okay.
There are little gifts in here.
What is that?
Yes, the confetti. I bought that once for a festival.
Okay.
No.
Of that. For the new managing director, right? Thank you.
Everyone will hate me here a little bit. Yes.
Well, thanks again.
This is my packing station. This is where I pack all the packages for the influencers.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Who do you send it to? Like this?
Well, to everyone like that.
Yes.
So, everyone I find exciting for the brand, who fit, who have personality, character.
I can't deal with all the confetti, yeah.
I can't take myself seriously either.
But I can already tell you, hey, if you want free clothes as an influencer, wow. Now I'm really putting you on. Write to Annika at camdavid.de. Hopefully all the reality stars will show up and say, bro, I need Love Island. Sis, please.
If we can make you good butter now, sure.
Oh yeah, Cam David pays your taxes.
We're now in the design department, and this is Thomas.
He's a designer with us.
I think he'll explain the collection to you a bit now, and I'll just pick you up again afterwards.
Okay, let's do it that way. So, Thomas, you'll take care of that? How long have you been with the company?
Me, in October, 4 years.
4 years is a long time. Things have really changed. Back then, Cam David was only... And now it works like this too.
But we also want to be loud, and our customers love that too.
Yes, that's how it is. So,
That's a classic Cam David polo, for example.
which our customer loves. And you have to say, these polos, it's not just 10 or 20 pieces that get sold. No, it's a lot. A whole lot. Most people think of Cam David that way, but now there are also polos like this.
Yes, that's the sporty collection. The theme was Formula One. The collection is called Race Champion. The colors are also sporty, a bit more subtle. That's from the tennis collection, the match collection, which has a completely different color scheme.
You have to say, guys, if you watch Kiosk Channel, I think all our employees are wearing it. That's awesome too. I really like it. It's now March 2026. I'm a trained men's tailor for custom clothing. We're colleagues, so Mr. Colleague, you're already working on Spring 27.
That's actually already done.
Spring 27.
The development. We're already working on the fall collection.
You're already working on fall for next year.
Yes, finding ideas and the initial colors, exactly the first colors.
But where do you start? That's how it is. Yeah, I like money. So how do you come up with it?
Yeah, well, we're really lucky that our customer isn't so trend-driven, but has their own taste and their own sense of style.
That means,
We can, of course, go for things where we just feel the customer loves it, they like our stuff. And we don't have to chase every trend, because our established customer is a bit particular about that.
that's true. It fits the customer now. But you also hear Dieter is growing to like sporty styles.
Yes.
Tracksuit, yes, very important.
Also here with the nice details.
Yeah, I mean zippers, it should be a law that tracksuits always have pockets that close.
Yeah.
You know, because as an influencer, those 500 bills, it's always really annoying when it's just open like that. You're laughing.
Ah, I see.
Who makes the jeans?
I do.
Sorry, I have to say the best thing about Kim David. I'm supposed to highlight many other products, but I just like the jeans.
Yeah, thank you.
So,
I'm mainly responsible for them. David.
okay, your job is secure? Yes, very good. I also like it. For some older people, of course, the thick seams, I like it that way. Best pants. Yes. How much does a pair of pants cost? Currently, about...
Around 100 to 110 long.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can see it displayed here now. I have to check with Annika. My favorite pants for 50 bucks. You can do that? You can too? That's the M shirt here. Shit, I should have gotten it for 40. For 40 or 45 euros, my favorite pants. Annika shakes her head at the story. What now?
We're taking your photos now. As the new chief executive officer, we need good pictures.
You have your own studio. Of course, Dieter always comes here and takes photos of you.
Are we flying to Mallorca with Dieter?
Of course, we're flying to Mallorca with Dieter, and I'm in Hoppegarten, Berlin. Also really nice.
But when you go there, are your favorite people with you?
Yes, that means I'm going to make up now, get dressed up, and then we'll take photos with Camp David clothes for my LinkedIn. Exactly.
For your LinkedIn, for your new press photos, which you'll need as a chief executive officer.
Very often I hide at Celebrity Big Brother. For example, I never go to makeup. I always have a makeup time, but at that time I'm always over with the boss. When I enter the studio, I say, "Oh, just powder me quickly so I don't shine."
Keep your arms natural since she's fidgeting.
Yeah, more like me laughing, Timo, to create the vision. Then we take out a phone. Sometimes I laugh on Instagram. Yeah, okay, done. Yeah, okay, like that.
Let's see how it looks here. Everything.
Everything. Whoa, done. I'm done with the shoot.
Great.
Are you satisfied?
Yes, you did some beautiful poses for me.
I don't think I've ever done a shoot that lasted about 90 minutes.
Yes, but you did a good job.
Wow, I had so much fun. But we'll talk on Tuesday. Where are we going now?
We're going to visit dear Dima from sales.
Okay, hello, I'm the new Chief Executive Officer of Camp David.
Aaron Troschke, finally, a decent boss.
Yes, that's correct. Where do you work? Yes, my workplace. You should introduce yourself too.
So my name is Dima. I've been with the company for 15 years. And yes, but I'm not the only one with a long history here.
Siri, Dima, 15 years severance pay will be expensive. No. Okay, quick question. Is it mandatory for everyone to have this at their workplace?
Actually, no. But where I come from, he is really idolized, I have to say.
Where are you from?
Eastern Europe?
Where is Camp David? Everywhere?
Camp David is everywhere. Well, of course, we're strongest where the brand is best known, which is the German-speaking region, Germany, Austria, Switzerland. However, we are also present outside of Germany and have been able to build a great network over the last 10 to 15 years. Whether that's in Poland, Czech Republic, Slovakia, Hungary, Slovenia, or Italy, however, we only cover the northern part there. Where do Germans like to go on vacation? Where do they prefer to spend their holidays?
Mallorca.
Of course, we're also present in Mallorca.
I have two quick questions. First, why is this here?
Yeah. Also, well, for us, it's like this. We make our living from trade. That means we're very, very close to textiles, to the product itself. We're very close to the retailer, so of course we're also very close to the demand. And when the customer gets in touch and says, "Hey Dima, listen, I still have a limit there."
10,000, 15,000, really. It's like at an agency where customers call and say, "I still have 20 grand here. Do something quickly."
Do it, please. That's a delivery date in May. I need goods in May. Good sales are expected then. And I stand there and look for the customer. Depending on where he's from, whether he's a foreign customer, whether he's a domestic customer, what his needs are. Because I can say a Polish customer buys differently than a German wholesaler. The Polish customer, he likes things more colorful and eye-catching.
Whereas he says, everything that Dieter wore in the last 2 weeks.
Or is he actually well known there too? No, I mean, we know our regulars, we know our partners on site and are constantly in contact with them. And if someone calls there and gives that much money to someone, of course that shows a mutual trust.
So where are we going now?
We're heading to Basti now. He's in charge of our expansion.
Expansion? That's exactly what it means.
So tell us about it.
What exactly is Basti like?
Oh,
I'm the new Chief Executive Officer. Hi.
wonderful.
Nice to have you here. Always take the first look at the emails. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, like this.
I've even already drawn up a contract for you. That's my favorite contract. It only has 164 pages.
For what?
Well, quite a few things are clarified in there.
But what does expansion mean?
Okay, let's start from the beginning.
Yeah, start from the beginning.
Well, I'd say about 70% of the time I spend here is actually managing things. Of the properties we've rented, we have about 250 properties, so we're quite involved. We check if they're profitable or not. What can we do? Can we renegotiate the rent? Do we need to exercise an option on the lease term because that store is particularly attractive?
Question 1.
Yes.
It's still worth it offline, but definitely nowadays everyone is running around with this bell. Why, man, online, 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 online. Now I have to say, because last time I bought shoes in a store again, and I thought it was awesome.
That's the experience you're meant to have. You're also supposed to think shopping with us is awesome. In the end, it's of course the person who still wants some advice, the one who actually wants to touch the fabric. Naturally, we want that person in our store too. I would say our customer also buys quite a lot, not online, but actually in-store first and not much online.
I left the warehouse since if little happens online, I don't want to know what's in the stores.
Well, if I talk about the sales ratio, I would say it's more like 80-20.
So, what's our goal when it comes to expansion?
Yeah, you're still new here, T2 Jungen, so I want to... Hey.
4 hours.
That's why I want to say we do want to expand, but with 250 stores in Germany, there's a certain cap, I think, behind you. I'll just briefly point to the board.
Because, oh, look.
It's just that you won't find many cities now, or big cities, where they're not necessarily located.
So every point is us. In Ansbach, it's us. Ah, that's why the We Life guys are there. Aha. I think that's it.
That was one reason.
Yeah. Oh, now I see it here. Leipzig is good. Berlin, world class. Oranienburg, Eike, Forum Köpenick. Very good. 250 stores. I just need to get out my calculator for a second. I just did the math here.
If we have 250...
If 250 stores times 2,000, I'm already at 500,000. And 2,000 is actually a really low estimate.
That's how it is.
Yeah? Yeah. Then you're easily at 1 to 2 million in rent. Yeah.
We can get there.
You really have to, you know.
The number between 1 and 2 million is definitely monthly, so we really have to move quite a bit.
Yeah. A bit. You have to. People forget that. It's really true. And you're not just doing Airbnb on the side. It's all through clothes. No.
It's through selling clothes. Yeah, so that's why I have to say what we're doing here, like you said at the beginning, with all the online brands and so on, not many can do retail. That's the other story in the end. We grew from retail into online, and in my opinion, it's much harder the other way around to grow from online into retail, because they don't even know what's actually coming their way. And I think we're really well connected in Germany. We know roughly which rents are appropriate, what rental prices you have to pay, can pay. And because of that, of course, we have incredible know-how ahead of the others. You just have to say that. So we're really well positioned there. And yes, self-praise stinks, but we're also doing a pretty good job, I would say.
How long have you been with the company?
Oh, since 2019.
Ah, okay. The severance is still reasonable then. Yeah, very good. So, where are we going now? Well,
To the fantastic restaurant at our place, the fine dining restaurant, right at our location in Hoppegarten.
you have a restaurant here
Yes.
with a play area.
With a child-friendly play area. Always from Tuesday to Saturday.
This is the Camp David headquarters for all the clothes that are shipped and sold.
Yes.
Why is there a restaurant here, and why doesn't it look like the kebab place near my place?
Well, because we place a lot of value on quality, not just in clothing, but of course also with us in general. And our owners love good food, and that's why we thought, let's open a fantastic restaurant.
Always be nice to the chef. Hi, very good. I just saw 40 points on your My Restaurant, Your Restaurant machine. You got lucky. What's delicious today? Yes.
Maybe you're hungry.
Very good, always.
Yeah, what should I turn off?
Yeah, since you ask, sure. Very good like that. Cutaway shots?
Schnittbilder.
Dude, that looks so awesome. All the stuff you have at Kim David's. Yeah, Annika is gone. The boss is here, the ex-boss. I'm the boss now. Your job is safe. I'm the new chief executive officer today.
Dude, awesome.
How many vacation days do you have?
Too few?
Too many stays just like that because you're so good. Yay!
Ah, and now we're in our flagship store.
But it's brand new.
Brand new and beautiful, brand new.
For 10 years, all stores have looked like this.
Not quite as beautiful.
Not quite like this. They're getting there.
This is dear Diana.
Hello, Diana.
Hi, Erin.
Nice to meet you. I always wear these for United States of America shoots or at the fire department. Really great socks.
Yes, our main brand, which is what makes Camp David and the socks special.
Yes, that's why it's called Camp David. Socks, the chief executive officer, right? And here it's, of course, Camp David, exactly.
Camp David, that's right.
Then Gasta. Oh, brand new, yes, over here.
Then also exactly Harlem Soul, exactly.
And here, my favorite section, I have to say, the pants. Amazing, 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 amazing. Annika?
Your model?
That's my model? Yeah, no, I wore it. Or now I have it on, or is that the one in black?
Well, is it the one in black, right?
Okay, awesome. You know, you can get that deal right now. Link in the video description. Oh, is there even coffee for them?
Would you like one? Yes.
No, I don't need any coffee. Enjoy your coffee. I'm the new manager here, but today you get 30% off on me. The colleague heard it today. Yes, all right, great. Why do we need to pack now? I thought that was done in the warehouse.
No, we're helping the warehouse.
Annie can't do nonsense marketing while we're working here. That's very good.
Harlem Soul, here you don't usually see much of the warehouse.
So, in the warehouse. I was already curious when we walked through here a few times.
So, and now I'm trying them for tomorrow. Thank you, thank you. Labels help us find things fast.
Yes, very good. You'll think of me in the coming days, which confuses me now. Yeah, over there in the warehouse they have awesome stuff, the cool bags and everything and this and that. But you also do shipping here. Wouldn't it be smarter to just go to the warehouse?
Yeah, sure, but sometimes there are items that only we have in the store. That means exclusive orders, and we actually have to pack those goods ourselves.
Since the 4 in Kiel might only have one sweater left, the one Petra from Siegfriedberg has. Right, exactly.
Then packs?
And she manages to handle all of that.
Yes.
Not bad.
Yes.
Hello, socks. Bar or card with card. The system shows the tip. That's how it is at our kiosk. All right, hop, then we're at 49.75. Here you go. But today we also want to give something back, and we want to show that the Kim David artists are smart. Capital of Germany. Congratulations, the shopping is free. Here you go. How do we book this as free now?
So, Erin, we had a nice day together.
Yeah, I'm in the company now, Matza. I can do everything now. I think the company is easily worth 3 billion now.
Yeah, so less than before, but well, you have to expect some kind of consequence.
I'm impressed by how technical the warehouse is in the back, but also by how many orders are still coming in at the front. And that the system also knows, in Kiel, that's where the sweater Inge wants is, so Kiel packs it.
Yes.
Yes.
That's not Shopify.
Or not yet, but we're actually on our way to Shopify.
Unbelievable. Use my code and I'll get 50 euros for referring you. That would be great. So how would you rate me as Chief Executive Officer?
An 8 out of 10.
Okay. Hey, if you want me to be your Chief Executive Officer sometime, write it in the comments. Camp David, discount code, works forever and ever. Another 16 years since I've been here, a year and Dieter 17. So this code will stay active for 16 years. With that, see you next time. Bye. Bye.
Do you have your well-deserved shake? Yes, it's finally here. And when you're done eating, we'll meet again inside at the drive-thru. Yeah, so enjoy your meal.
Yes, boss. I have to say it was rare that I was allowed to make it myself. And you can also get it from Madeline. She's here.